June 8th.
1949. The FBI debuts its 10 most wanted list. A mix of outlaws and headlines, true crime meets national theater.
1966. Topeka, Kansas. The National Organization for Women is founded. A bold push for equality on paper, in courts, and in culture.
1984. Ghostbusters hits theaters, comedy slime, and Stay Puft. A box office smash and an 80s legend.
June 9th.
1934. Donald Duck debuts in The Wise Little Hen. A sailor shirt, a bad temper, and a cartoon legend is born.
1973. Secretariat destroys the Belmont Stakes by 31 lengths, a triple crown, and a record that still stands.
1978. The LDS Church lifts its ban on Black men receiving the priesthood, a pivotal step toward inclusion.
June 10th.
1963. President Kennedy signs the Equal Pay Act. Equal work, equal pay. The law said so. Reality still catching up.
1752. Ben Franklin flies a kite into a storm. Myth or not, it sparks a national obsession with electricity.
2003. NASA launches the Spirit rover. It'll roam Mars for years and beam back selfies from the stars.
June 11th. 1963. Governor George Wallace blocks the schoolhouse door in Alabama. 2 Black students denied entry. That night, JFK speaks to the nation. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened. 1982. E.T., the extraterrestrial, lands in theaters. A glowing finger, a flying bike, one of the most beloved films of all time. 1993. Jurassic Park roars onto screens. Raptors, roars, and the birth of modern movie magic. Spielberg changed cinema twice. 1935. Edwin Armstrong debuts FM radio in New York. Clearer sound, no static. Radio would never be the same.
1964. Nelson Mandela stands trial in South Africa. He doesn't plead, he speaks. It is an ideal for which I am prepared to die. He's sentenced to life in prison, but becomes the face of a movement that couldn't be caged. 1987. President Reagan faces the Berlin Wall. The world holds its breath. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Not just rhetoric, a challenge that helped end a Cold War. 1994. Nicole Brown Simpson is found murdered, and with it, the trial of the century begins. A media frenzy, a nation divided. True crime before it had a name.
June 13th.
1966, Miranda versus Arizona. The Supreme Court rules, suspects must be read their rights. You have the right to remain silent becomes more than a line. It's law. 1971, the New York Times publishes the Pentagon Papers, 7,000 pages revealing a hidden history of the Vietnam War, a whistleblower moment that shakes the nation's trust. 1967, Thurgood Marshall is nominated to the Supreme Court, civil rights lawyer, Brown versus Board, the first Black justice heading to the highest bench.
June 14th.
1777. The Stars and Stripes become the official US flag. 13 stars, 13 stripes, one symbol for a new nation. 1954. Eisenhower signs a law adding under God to the Pledge of Allegiance. 2 words, loaded with Cold War meaning. 1985. Tetris officially releases, a Soviet puzzle game that conquers the world, block by falling block.